Hey, it's knife sale time on the TheApostleP channel. Got some blades I'm selling for a friend, and I think you guys are going to be pretty excited about a couple of these. Stay with me, guys. Hi gang, Rob here. It is the afternoon of 10 March 2014, and yeah, we're having a little knife sale. One of my sharpening customers, Richard, is thinning out his collection. He sent me a knife to sharpen and 3 knives to sell. And I'll show you what they are here, and then we'll talk about them individually just a little bit. We have a CRKT Pharaoh, kind of a rare and I believe discontinued model. We got a Spyderco. Yeah, it looks like an Endura handle, doesn't it? But if you look closely at that blade peeking out, it's not an Endura. And then over here, a ZT0302, I believe. Yes. And let's talk about that one first, shall we? Get these other two out of range of the camera. Richard actually sent me this knife to sell for him, and then sent me a 301, which is the same knife in a green handle, to sharpen. That one's the keeper. This knife, although it does have a little bit of evidence of carry, just a little darkening, some pocket rubbing on the on the Desert Tan scale, 3D machine textured G10. This knife is set up for left-hand carry. Richard, a man after my own heart. If you guys buy this and you want the pocket clip moved to another location, just let me know. But other than just a little bit of soiling on the G10 side of the handle, the knife is brand new. It's got factory Kershaw ZT edge, and it's actually really good. Actually, Richard's knife that I sharpened also had a really nice edge on it, but it just wasn't quite good enough. The tiger striped coated blade is just gorgeous on this knife. I actually like the striping on this knife better than I do on the green one he's keeping. The 302 is a titanium frame lock. Blade of about 3 5/8 inches. The action on this knife is flawless. Actually drops free until it gets to the detent ball. The 300 series knives, the 301 and the 302, are Kershaw speed safe, but a very robust speed safe mechanism, guys. Not at all like not at all like some of the less expensive, more recent speed safe models from Kershaw and ZT. This thing's got a washer about 3/4 of an inch in diameter on the off side from the lock bar, which makes it very stable. Just a super knife. And actually, on a knife this broad that fills the hand so much, I actually kind of like the speed safe, believe it or not. These knives are really one of the earliest ZT folders, and most guys think from a construction standpoint maybe the best. A lot better than some of the later Hinderer designs as far as quality of hardware, consistency of manufacture. This knife has lockup at just about 40%. It's super consistent, the same every time. There's no lock slip, no up and down, no side to side play, just rock solid, guys. Blade is S30V flat ground recurve. Nice and thin behind the edge. Stock isn't overly thick. Just a really, really nice knife. This one, these knives usually sell new around $250, $260. They've really never dropped much over the years, which I think is a testimony to their following. People know these are high quality knives. You know, they haven't dropped into the sub $200 range like the 560s have. I think I saw a sale going on maybe at Knife Center for $220 shipped. This knife in really nearly new condition. It is minus the box. It does have the original paperwork, instruction manual with it. But no box, nearly new, flawless operation. 170 shipped on this knife, guys. 170 shipped. And let's move to the next one. The CRKT Pharaoh. And I was not familiar with this knife. It just kind of showed up in Richard's box. Done a little bit of research on it, and it's really kind of cool. It does come in its original box with all of its original CRKT paperwork. This knife is it's a button lock with stainless steel liners blackened. This knife did come in a this bolster is aluminum. This one is hard anodized black. It also came in a satin blade with a bead blasted natural colored aluminum bolster. I kind of like this combination. These scales have sort of a wood grain pattern. I'm not sure if they're micarta or if they're FRN, but they really complement the knife. Check out the blade, guys. You know, this is not a knife I would buy, but I really admire it. This is a Taiwan-produced CRKT. The blade steel is AUS 8. Just take a look at this nightmare grind. We are, I believe, no, we're hollow ground back here in the main grind with a little run of serrations and a little recurved plane edge. And then we step up to this, I guess, modified tanto point, which is a little thicker, and it is flat ground. Beautiful swedge, kind of a sway back spine. Guys, I want you to take a close look at these edge bevels. I have not touched this knife. This is how it came from CRKT. If you notice, this recurve edge is, not only are the serrations chisel ground, but so is the edge bevel, kind of like an Emerson, just a little cleanup deburring pass on the backside here, and then a V grind on the tanto. But guys, this knife is wicked sharp, and the edge is very polished. Again, this knife is in basically new condition. I don't think I found a flaw on it cosmetically. Just gorgeous. It is a button lock with the auto locks. So you got to pull back the auto locks, press the button lock, let the blade drop. So auto locks, button, blade, close. Auto locks, button, blade, close. Knife is pretty free. Doesn't quite drop free. Just whoops. But very nice action on the knife. A little trickier if you're left-handed. Let's see. Oh, you gotta love those guys at CRKT. Just, they are the masters of unnecessary complication, aren't they? But it is a pretty cool knife. I will tell you this. The centering favors, well, the right side as you're looking at it, just a hair. It is so cool, though. I think these ran like $90 to $100 when they were making them, and well worth it. Just a really well constructed knife. This one is for sale. We're going to do $55 shipped on this one, guys. $55 shipped for a Taiwan-produced CRKT. Really beautiful nightmare grind. Kind of represents to me the pinnacle of CRKT craftsmanship. So if you are a CRKT guy, Columbia River Knife and Tool fan, you might want to consider picking this up for the collection. I'm not sure it's really much of a user, but man, is it gorgeous. I think some of the fun of that button lock might be a bit defeated with that auto lock. Maybe you can take that out, I don't know. But like new, 55 shipped. And last, geez, that thing is something. Last, let's look at the red and black box with the gold bug, shall we? First, let's look what's in the box. I'm not going to show you what it says, but it is a fully complemented Spyderco box. Got the bubble wrap sleeve, got the product information and warranty guide. It's all there, guys. And this knife is essentially brand spanking new. Well, what is it, you ask? Well, let's see. We got another clip mounted for tip up lefty carry. Oh, what's that? What's that peeking out there? Really? Is it? Is it really? You bet it is. Look at that, guys. Spyderco Matriarch 2. Oh, guys, I'm telling you what. I don't know if you like the 1-2-1 serration pattern or not. Just a fact. Nobody does it like Spyderco. This spider edge is flawlessly executed. Every tooth perfectly clean and polished. Not a burr to be found. And it is freaking sharp, dudes. I mean, it is sharp. And for a Sicky City backlock, pretty darn good action on this knife, I would say. Let's see. Yeah. This knife's still in production. I know you can buy them new for, oh, what, 75, 80 bucks. We're going to do $60 shipped on this one, and it is essentially a brand new knife. $60 shipped. So we've got the Matriarch 2, $60 shipped. We've got the CRKT Pharaoh, beautiful example of Taiwan produced CRKT, and both of those have boxes. And then the ZT0302, no box, but we do have the paperwork, 170 shipped. Okay, guys, first email to my email address that says I'll take it gets the knife. I'll list them as sold. As soon as I acknowledge your email, I expect a PayPal transfer, relatively quickly. So, be ready when you say I'll take it via email. Payment will be by PayPal only. I will put my PayPal account address in the description along with the price list. I will update the description and the annotations as the knives sell. Try to do this with as little confusion as possible. So if you're a buyer, just, as I said, make sure you're ready to complete the transaction so we don't have guys hanging. Again, Spyderco Matriarch 2, 60 shipped. CRKT Pharaoh, 55 shipped. ZT0302, 170 shipped. Shipping will be to the 50 United States. United States Postal Service priority mail, small flat rate box. And there's one guy who lives in France who I will sell one of these knives to if he wants it, and you know who you are. That's all for today, guys. Hope you're having a great Monday. Grace to you and peace from God our Father and the Lord Jesus Christ. And remember, the word is sharp.